Hey guys, this is Summer, and today I'm going to do a short reading for divine masculines out there, for the twin flamers, separated and not communicating. And the reason why this one is different is because what I have learned through my journey is that there is a large part of the journey that requires you to find your soul purpose, find what you're meant to be here on this earth for, and how you can contribute that to the universe and help others be guided to light and love and to their soul purpose. So what the whole twin flame journey is about is self-love, self-knowledge, self-acceptance, and showing that into the world. And so your soul purpose is so important in that. And if I would have known that from the very beginning of my journey, I would have, started diving into that immediately. And once I figured out what my soul purpose was and started initiating that and putting out into the world, my twin flame journey union came faster, is what I realized. So I'm just going to do a short video of, for some of you out there, that this might resonate with your soul purpose and what you can do to get there. And it might not resonate with all of you. So if you watch this video and you're repulsed by a certain job that it says for you to do, or advice that it says for you to do, that would never be me, then obviously it doesn't resonate with you and you would have to get a personal reading. But for the others of you that it does partly resonate with, and you kind of just put it off in the back burner and thought of it as a silly idea, then maybe you should listen closely, okay? So we'll go ahead and get started. What is the life purpose for this particular divine masculine? Spirits, guides, and angels. And I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one more time. What is the soul purpose for this particular divine masculine? I just did the feminine's reading. What is the soul purpose for this particular divine masculine? Separated and not communicating. Separated and not communicating. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, that came way faster. Okay. 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 And this is getting way more in depth, honestly, than the divine feminine. Okay. Spirit, please give me some clarifiers for this particular divine masculine. Thank you. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Okay, so this particular spread could be meant for, but not limited to, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or swords, which are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and get started. For some of you divine masculines, you got the speaker card. Now, a speaker could be all kinds of things, but what it means to me is, well, first let me read the description. It says, your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So you have a gift of speaking, divine masculine. When you speak, everybody listens. Have you not ever noticed that when you're in a crowd or at a family get-together, or maybe you already do speaking as your career, but have you ever noticed that people listen to you and they just stop what they're doing, and it's like your words just flow so naturally? You could possibly be a minister. You could possibly just be like what is it called? inspirational speaker, that you lift people up and you get people's energy going, and just a regular speaker that goes to certain destinations and speaks for different companies. You could be a boss that does a lot of meetings, that you speak. But whatever the case is, you have the gift of a speaker, and you need to live that purpose. If you're in a mundane job that you don't like, a corporate 9-to-5, that you just totally feel like you never grow, you never have any like adrenaline rush, you never use your gifts, and you spend the whole day, the rest of your day, talking on the phone or indulging in conversations as such, then you probably need to take heed and think about and start researching different speaker careers to your liking. Like, just Google research it, professional speakers. And there will be a whole list of things that pop up, right? And then you can just look into and click on the one that most appeals to you, It can be all types of different things, from, going to schools and talking about how not to do drugs. It could be a ministry. It could be just an inspirational speaker, just literally everything from A to Z. But you have the gift of mouth. You have the gift of talking and your words flowing naturally. And if you aren't living this natural born ability out, then you're doing an injustice to yourself. And the faster you get started on this and start living this purpose of why you're here, and this is how you help people in life and in this world, in this universe. So don't limit yourself if you are doing so at this moment. So for the next group of you, masculines, you have the gift of reading oracle cards. It says you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So that is amazing. That is similar to what I do, except it's more oracle oriented rather than tarot, which it could be tarot as well, but this specifically says oracle, whatever you're interested in. But you have the gift of interpretive and intuitive guidance within these cards. And it's like, you've always wanted to indulge in this, but you thought it seemed kind of girly or feminine, or that you wouldn't be accepted. And I just want you to know it's not something that you have to preach or announce to the world. You can do this in private. You can do it on YouTube. You can do it on Vimeo. You can do it however you want. You don't have to make it public. It is saying that those of you who do have that gift and that are not in this gift, you're about to have a huge career change, that you're embarking upon a new career that's actually going to bring you joy and abundance that you've been desiring and deserve, and the freedom to, stay at home and do these readings. And what it's telling me is that you are actually going to help a lot of people. And by helping other people with these card readings, you're actually going to heal yourself, the remainders of yourself that need to be healed. And last but not least is the Builder. So it says your innate ability to build and create brings you deep sense of accomplishment. So this could be construction type workers. This could be engineers. This could be I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. So that sneeze tells me that this is very prominent for people, for the masculines out there, that you create things that maybe you're not starting that business cabinet that you build custom cabinets because you've been too scared it won't take off. And this is telling me that you will. And that you've been ignoring your gifts for too long, and that you have an uncanny ability to make beautiful wooden pieces. And you need to explore that further. And you've been thinking about going out on your own, but you haven't been quite sure because you don't think you would have enough time or patience or make enough money. And this is telling me you will, and you'll actually feel very fulfilled, whether with your twin flame or not. And it says the universe will bring you the abundance that you need to start this business. I see just mainly woodwork with this, but it could mean any type of builder. I do see engineer kind of prominent. I do see, I also see people just making creative pieces just on like a whim, like for people that want like a bench or a certain piece that they're not willing to go to store and pay for, and you create them this custom thing that they love, and it just comes so naturally and easy to you that it's almost like meditation to you. So you should really open up to those gifts and do them more. If not, make a career, start doing it more to fulfill that purpose deep within your soul. Okay, all right, spirits, guides, and angels, please give us some guidance for the divine masculines. What do they need to hear? What can help them out this weekend, and so forth, so on. What type of guidance do you have for the divine masculines in this group? Thank you. What else do you have for me, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? Okay. So that for the divine masculine, we have trustworthy guidance. And the description says, you received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this area. So to me, this seems like you have got a little nudge from the universe or your angels or whatever you feel like you've gotten a nudge from. And it's telling you to go forward with something. Whether that's a new job or one of these passions that I talked about, or a passion I haven't even talked about, or talking to your divine counterpart, or taking that feminine girl that you've been flirting with ever so shamelessly. Whatever and however this relates to you, it's telling you that these nudges that you feel, that you've been too scared to follow through with, is correct. And you're on the right path and you need to just do it.